echo, to the Echo Radio Show.
Live from the AOK Production House, studio number 2. I'm Nick O'Kelly.
I'm Derek Daisy.
Hi, Derek.
Hi, Nick. How's it
Derek,
going?
It's going well. How are you?
Oh, I'm fine.
I feel like I just saw you.
Yeah, I was here last Sunday.
Yeah, you were.
And Wednesday. Yeah. I'm here a lot.
Yeah, you are. It's like you live here.
Well,
no, you don't.
I know. I'm not over here as much as we were in college. God.
Derek, we have a band with us tonight. Exciting enough, that's based out of Raleigh, North Carolina. Very close to where we went to school.
Yeah. And I heard that only part of the band liked us enough to come on the show. So,
we'll
I'll
find out
remember
all about that.
Yeah.
This is Blue Frequency, a raucous rock and roll music from Raleigh, inspired by, and this is a good list here, this is their own words,
Okay,
so we're going to ask them about it.
Here we go.
Queens of the Stone Age, Rush,
Yeah.
King Crimson,
Whoa.
The Flaming Lips, and The Who.
Oh, man.
Welcome to the Echo Radio Show. Blue Frequency, how's it going, guys?
Blue Frequency.
Hey, yeah, pretty good. How are you guys?
Well, we're fine.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Hopefully
that's good.
you're going to be able to make that
Yeah.
that an excellent.
Yeah. Because no pressure, but it's up to you to save the show.
Yeah, that's right. This shows that
I'm
it's a
trying to
sinking
play it
ship here,
cool.
guys. So, like your About page says, you're from Raleigh, but I heard, I called Spencer earlier, and he told me he was in Chapel Hill. So here's what I want you to do. Tell me a little bit about yourselves. Who are you? I think there's 3 of you on the phone with us. What are your names, and who is Blue Frequency?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm Spencer. So we're all from Raleigh, and we all met at various times when we were younger and still living in Raleigh. But I'm Spencer, and I'm from Raleigh and went to school at UNC. So I live in Chapel Hill.
And I'm Lee. I currently live in Raleigh, and I work in Raleigh. I am done with school, so I'm working out here, and I sing and play the guitar a little bit, so that's my deal.
I'm Eric. I live in Raleigh, too. I go to NC State University. Thank you for listening.
Wow.
So, Spencer, are you the one traitor that left Raleigh to go to UNC, or what?
No, Julian's a traitor too. He went to ECU.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so it's the two of us. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Well, you can just get off the. No.
Yeah.
So Derek and I went to school in Salisbury, North Carolina, just down 85 from you.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Little Catawba
Gotcha.
College.
Yep.
Yeah, little place, 1,300 students.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But all my friends went to
Sounds
NC
about right.
State, so I went up there quite a bit.
Yeah, well.
So, but we're here to talk about you, not about us. So,
Yeah, Nick, so shut up. All right.
So tell us all about Blue Frequency. I love this name. I love your music. Tell us about yourselves.
Well, thanks. We're just a bunch of guys just trying to make some noise and have a good time.
I'm having a great time.
Yeah, exactly.
That's all you're going to get from him.
That's all I do is have a good time.
Yeah, we like music,
Wow.
and that's the only thing all 4 of us have in common. And so we play music. And I wish that I could think of something interesting to say about us, but really, we just like to make music together.
Yeah, that was a nice try.
Oh, man.
The answer was, I don't know.
5,000.
Yeah.
Was that the game? Did we already?
That was-
Yeah, it's
That was-
over.
that was the game.
Sorry, guys.
yeah,
yeah,
sorry.
you
They
lost.
told us we were going to play a game on the show, and that was it.
Yeah, well, you lost, and that's what happens.
So how did this band come together? I take it that you all kind of have leading separate lives. So what brings the band together, and how did you get it started?
So Julian and I met we actually met in middle school, but became friends more, I'd say, in high school. And he just posted on Facebook one day and said, like, hey, I want to start a band. Does anyone like playing instruments? And I responded to it, and I went to his house and we started playing. And then we've been him and I have been doing various things with music ever since. And then the way that Eric and I met was Eric's dad was one of my guitar teachers.
Nice.
So he set us up together, and then I brought Eric and Julian together, so the three of us played together. And then while that was going on, Julian was in another band with Lee. And so then even later, Julian brought Lee in, and so that's kind of how the four of us ended up together.
A lucrative relationship from the beginning. Would you say that you play guitar better than his dad now?
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
Oh,
So
He can play every instrument better than I could hope to play any instrument.
So I think the real question is, why isn't he in the band?
yeah.
Why do they need you? No.
That's a great question. I ask myself that all the time.
He's a busy man. Okay?
Then you could call it Blue Dad.
Yeah.
That's what we call ourselves anyway.
Yeah. Oh, good.
The
Good.
Blue Dad group.
Blue
Yeah.
Exactly. Ooh,
That's excellent. That's great marketing.
dad.
So I mean, you've recently graduated. Some of you are in college. Do you get any college gigs? When do you play out?
Yeah.
Julian handles a lot of that. He just basically just sends out as many feelers to as many places as he can get, and if he gets, like, we're playing at a house in Boone next week or a week and a half from now, so we're playing there, and then sometimes we'll get a venue, sometimes we'll play some random benefit concert or something. Just he works really hard on getting all that for us, so it's just whatever, we just go wherever he tells us to, basically.
How long's that set? You do like an hour, you do 2 hours, 10 hours?
It basically it depends on the venue.
People let us do 45 minutes most often.
Yeah,
Oh,
45
okay.
minutes is the
That's the
standard,
average.
probably.
Then they're like, all
Then
right, that's it.
they cock the gun. They're like, if you guys don't get the hell off our stage right
It's
now.
like, all right, wrap it up, guys.
I'm tired of this.
That's right.
So if you hear this noise, it's
Yeah.
it's time to get
All right. Okay. Song's over. Get out of here.
house in Boone. I've got a house in Charleston. Sometimes my wife cooks dinner. You want to come play for us?
Yeah.
Is dinner enough?
Do we get some of the dinner?
Well, you get to pay for the dinner, of
Yeah,
course.
I mean-
Wait, this isn't a charity, guys.
BYO.
Think about it like this, Blue. You guys, it's exposure. You guys
Yeah.
are looking for exposure.
Oh, yeah.
So Nick
Oh,
and
my
his
favorite.
wife, they might know somebody. I don't know.
It's BYOS. Bring your
Let me
own
tell you.
steak and grill it.
Look,
That's a novel idea.
That is a good idea.
I tried to ask the car guy if I could pay for my car in exposure. It didn't work.
Well,
great one, man.
Look,
Don't pat my back. It's condescending.
you rebuild my engine, and at our next show, I'll talk all about it.
yeah.
Exactly.
So tell me about your jobs. I mean, so this is a hobby for you. Where are you trying to move this to the next level? What are you trying to accomplish? I guess is my question.
Oh, that's
as
a good
philosophical
question.
as that's going to be.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, definitely this is something we are all very passionate about music, and we would love to see that as a career path, and it's hard,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
It's an interesting, climate we're in right now with the internet and all. It makes things a lot easier for us in some ways and a lot harder in others, but it's something that I think we all really, really do find a lot of passion and joy in and could see doing for the rest of our lives. And so, yeah, we would love to have this as a career option.
Now, it's cool for me because, of course, living in North Carolina, NC State, UNC, these are very prestigious schools. I'm always interested. What do you guys study? What do you guys do?
I studied. I just graduated last month from UNC.
Correct.
And I studied economics and political science.
Nice.
And I'm not quite sure where that's going to take me yet. So
Well.
that's TBD.
Well, you either need to run for office or go stand in an office. I don't know.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Two very fun options.
I for one love standing in offices. I just think it's funny when people look at me. I don't.
It'd be a solicitor.
I study communications media, so I do general media things. So other stuff that's sort of around and near music, even if it isn't, being a musician.
Yeah.
He's an art man.
Hey.
Art, huh?
And I went to Wake Tech and did a few years there, got just like Associate of Arts, which basically is a transfer degree. I was trying to decide where, if anywhere, I wanted to go afterwards with it and get a full degree in, but that hasn't happened as of yet. However, I am working for a company called 101 Mobility. I basically install ramps, stair lifts, platform lifts, auto lifts, stuff like that. And so that's actually pretty fun. I enjoy doing that.
So
hopefully not forever.
So you could build the stage.
Yeah.
Spencer can be this politician, and Lee can market him.
Yeah.
I mean,
Right,
you guys are a winning combination.
I'm telling you.
In the business sector and in the music side. I mean, come on.
Man.
This is amazing.
It's a
The
great
recipe
business.
for success.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Now, I have to ask, what was the biggest fight you guys have ever had as a band?
Yeah.
Oh, that's hard.
Come
We're
on.
very so
We're very passive aggressive. It's not really big.
Passive aggressive?
no fists flying here.
Darn
We're all very easygoing sort of guys. We're pretty good at handling conflict with a positive attitude, I guess.
Okay.
That's probably not the best way to phrase it. But
We've had stuff that has been problematic before, but then you hear about any other band near us, and we don't get anywhere close, I don't think.
Yeah.
Oh.
We discuss we are very private about any kind of conflict. We take care of it where it needs to be taken care of, and we don't air our dirty laundry. Now, that's not to say I'm gonna hide anything from you guys right now, but I just can't think of anything really.
Well,
And I refuse to answer the question.
wow.
Keep Lisa fish.
This is To the
And
Echo
I'm
Radio
just
Show.
stupid and don't remember.
To the Echo Radio Show, we dig up the dirty laundry.
Yeah, see, listen,
That's what we
Oh
do.
man, please don't dig up my emails.
Yellow journalism.
Jerry Springer just quit after 4,000 episodes. Someone's got to step it
That's
up.
right.
So
And that's
To
us.
the Echo Radio.
Come on.
So, Jerry!
You guys are next. You gotta take the helm from Jerry.
Yeah, so one of you needs to throw a chair or
Yeah, something. Come on. No.
Yeah.
Who,
All right, well we'll start now.
Okay.
who writes the songs?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a mix of everybody to a point.
All right. Well, who?
Yeah, we all do. Lee writes 95% of the lyrics,
Okay.
and then the songwriting is pretty evenly shared.
Okay.
Or, other than that.
So then.
So yeah, not a very exciting answer.
No,
for
it's
you,
fine.
but-
So when Lee walks in, you're like, guys, I got the greatest lyrics ever, and he puts it on a table. Has there ever been a time where you just been like, Lee, I'm going to kill you?
I don't think so.
That's
Yeah,
good.
we love Lee's lyrics, so
That's
we're
great.
very lucky to have found him because we never have to turn anything down. So he just comes in, he hands it to us, we say, "That's great."
We're
Damn
just upset when we don't have them.
Spencer,
That's true. That's
you're killing me here.
my bigger problem. My big problem is not that I write things that they don't like so much as I'll be like, we had this instrumental from 8 months ago, and I might have lyrics for it next week. We'll see. I'm just I would like to be a better, more active writer, but I either get lazy, forgetful, or I'll sit down and try to write something and be like, wow, what now?
Yeah.
I just don't know. Yeah.
And then they're
But
like,
when
I
it
swear to
comes
God,
to
if you
great-
write about Big Bird one more time.
I love Big Bird.
They really hate when I write about food.
Yeah. It's like, I think I found the perfect song. It's about pizza.
Yeah.
You're like, dude, pizza is
Exactly.
never a good song. Ever. It's a great
The
food.
truest love song.
Because I love your pepperoni on your body, baby. Yeah, I know.
No.
I know.
They got Cookout up there. They're singing about Cookout.
You're
Come
damn
on.
right they're singing about Cookout. Yeah, okay.
Ooh, I do like Cookout.
Yeah, we do love Cookout.
Yeah,
We
of
are
course you
big
do.
Cookout fans here.
Well, we both have
can't say that.
diabetes because of
Oh,
Cookout,
that's
so, that's what happens.
That's not far from the truth.
But
Many a nights in college was spent at Cookout with Derek writing songs and
Yeah.
me just eating.
yeah. It was a romantic sight, let me tell you.
Yeah.
I just stuffing down that
It sounds like it.
that cheddar
I'm
style chicken sandwich combo, chicken nuggets and fries, sweet tea, and you know what? Damn it, I'm gonna have that peanut butter banana milkshake. F it, and then that's
guys. Why
what
don't you
happened.
hang on a second?
yeah.
We're gonna go get some cookout. We'll be right back.
Me too.
We'll go together. Let's take this show on the road.
Let's meet up. Yeah.
We're in a drive-thru right now.
So tell us about your production. Do you have a studio you go to? You do it on your own?
We for our main release, our last 5-song EP, we went to a guy who I know through my dad named Greg Elkins. We went to his studio, recorded everything over a long period of time, sort of just in bits and pieces whenever we had free time. We've done other stuff before. That's sort of the thing that like we're talking about doing that again and going back to his studio. So that's sort of and we did it in a weird way where we were sort of, I think we have it credited as we're co-producing with Greg. So we were sort of, it was a very active collaboration between all of us. It was sort of just us coming to him and saying, please help us.
Yeah.
Please.
Please. I'll have some more.
Much as he could, and our goal is basically to get it done quick, like as cost effectively as possible. So his help, he definitely could have spent a lot more time saying, hey, fix this, but he refrained because of time and money constraints, which is why he is not. We wouldn't say he is our producer, because I'm sure there are things that he was not happy with.
He gets all of the credit and none of the blame.
Exactly. Yeah, that is the best. That is the best way to put it. Yeah.
Well, that's a pretty good gig.
Yeah. Can I have that gig?
Greg is great. We all really enjoyed working with Greg. But yeah, I think the point was we really just wanted more material out there in a pretty timely manner, and we knew we could use the production help, but we were like, at this point and where we're at, we just want something that is presentable and would fit in with most of what was on, like, you know, maybe indie radio or whatever. But yeah, we didn't want to take the time at that point to say, all right, let's get a producer, let's let Greg do this or that. We were just like, let's get this done and make sure it does sound good, but not nitpick over everything.
Yeah. Do you guys go in as a group and kind of do it as a whole thing, or do you go in and do overdubs kind of track by track?
This was a little bit, this release in particular was a little bit of both.
Okay.
We recorded all the main instruments all at once. And then I went in and did vocals separately as an overdub. Spencer did harmonies as overdubbed.
Nice.
And then there were a couple other instruments that were overdubbed, some extra guitars and some keys. And I think that's about it, because we don't have a whole lot else going on that. It's a pretty straightforward guitar, bass, drum record.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think we recorded with a friend of ours before doing a 3-song demo, and he split us all up and we did each part individually, and he did great. Like he does very good work, and he did it for free. But we did the last song we did in order to save time and just to kind of try it out. We did it all together, and when we were done, we were like, that felt a lot better. I think we need to we sound better when we're all just playing together.
Yeah.
So when we went in to do the next record, we were like, all right, well, you know what? Let's just we needed to save time to save money anyway.
Yeah.
And we were like, you know what? We like how we sound live together better. So let's just go ahead and do it like this. And 2 birds, 1 stone. It worked.
Yeah. It's nice to not have to Pro Tools the hell out of a song.
Yeah.
Where it's just, just perfect, no mistakes, here it is. And it's like, well, everybody does that. You know, I think it sticks out more to have kind of a flow. Like, even if you're not 100% on the metronome, who cares? you know, it's
helps with the live sound, too.
Yeah, right.
You can recreate it easier.
We wanted it to be natural.
Yeah,
that's great.
So I see you have a general manager. So is that who does the is that who you were saying does the booking for you?
Yeah, so that is our drummer. He is both the drummer and the general manager.
Great.
Oh man,
yeah, so double duty, pretty cool.
So he does all of the managing. It also just it looks official to have it as listed as a manager on the.
I see.
Of course.
That's our secret.
Well,
Don't tell
you
anyone.
tricked Nick.
But,
He fell for it.
I fell for it.
Oh man, Nick was going to use him to hire his polka band. And,
We promise not to
If he
tell
ramps
any
up,
of our
you'll see his
10,000
name again,
listeners. Well, okay, so you get gigs through him. Have you thought about trying to do any kind of a tour? Are you want to rent a van, live down by the river?
Yeah.
What's going on?
We've kind of thought about doing some tour type stuff, but I think right now what works better for us is just trying to play every weekend or every other weekend, just as much as we can around the state.
Yeah.
That's something, that we would probably want to work towards.
yeah.
But we don't feel like we have a large enough local following at this point for it to be worth it just yet. But it's definitely something we've considered. And it also hasn't been practical because with everybody except for me being in school, it's just hard getting everybody, let's do it over the summer. Oh, well, I have, family plans this week. I have to do this week. I've got summer still in school over the summer. And Julian's taken summer school the past 2 years.
Damn it, Julian.
So it's just like, it's been, damn it, Julian, come on. But it's just been hard. So that's another thing. But I think that is in our future, and it is something that we have discussed, as a possibility and as an option for sure.
How many? You said you've done a couple of records. How many have you done to date?
Well, really, we've had 2 releases. One was a 3-song demo, and then the other was a 5-song EP.
Oh, okay.
So we haven't had like a full-length album or anything at this point, but we've recorded 2 releases.
Yeah.
You guys just kind of sell them at your show, or do you do like any kind of a marketing, or how do you get it out there?
We've got it, I think, pretty much everywhere that you could think of to get music online. We're on Apple Music, iTunes, Spotify,
Nice.
Tidal, Google Play, Bandcamp,
Yeah.
SoundCloud. We just are trying to get it out there as much as we can to see what sticks. But yeah, we do also sell much. We bought some CDs, so we have some nice little, some nice physical copies we can sell at shows. But we also realize that a lot of people want to just go online and download it. So
Yeah.
we give everyone the option to do that as well.
We want to make it as easy to get out there as possible and to as many people as possible.
I mean, do you guys know anybody with a CD player anymore? I ask this realistically because I don't have one in my house at all. Nick doesn't.
That is a shame.
Yeah. Well, I know because CD fidelity is going to be better than MP3 if you buy it on something like Amazon. I mean, obviously, but a lot of people don't have them. All new cars have started getting rid of CD players, so it's all auxiliary to your iPhone or whatever smartphone, whatever it is you have. Yeah, and it's like I buy vinyls. I don't even have a record player. I just buy them because I'm like, well, it's something to take from the show, just put it on the wall.
I'll play it on something eventually.
Yeah, one of these days when the world ends and we start over, I'm going to have a very good collection.
Great. Yeah, that's why we try to have it, wherever it can be. Because some people do like, buying a CD from the show.
Yeah.
But most people, are definitely going to be on the digital side of, let me download this off iTunes or whatever and play it off my phone in the car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
we talk about this all the time, that it's going towards a digital age, and I like to, especially music that I like, for soundtracks that I like to buy something physical, but at the end of the day, I plug my phone into my car every single morning, and that's what I listen to.
Well, in addition to having diabetes and being fat bastards, we don't like to get up and switch CDs or games or anything in our systems. Yeah, if I have to burn 1 calorie to do this, it's not worth it. So I get it.
Yeah, exactly.
Completely understand.
Yeah, good. Hopefully you guys don't get to this state, but it's too late for us. You still could change your life.
No.
You could
We
do
will
it.
not see you at the show because you will not physically be able to make it.
That's
No.
right. Well, that's true.
Not unless there's a ramp, but you could build one.
Yeah, that's right. I know a guy who can
I
build
will
a ramp.
deliver the scooter to your house and build the ramp. You can get out. and I'll drive you.
And you know what? Nick loves politics, so go ahead and put that politician up there on that stage. That's great.
Oh, yeah, all right.
Just do it.
Well,
Mr. Beck 2020.
Well, as we do with all of our guests, we're going to play a song of yours, and it's one that you have sent us to play. So I tell you what, give us a little setup here for the song that we're about to play.
So I wrote the instrumental at like 4 a.m. one night, and I was really tired, so I took my little recording of it and sent it to the band, and I called it Sleep because I was tired.
Yeah.
Did you or did you not have Taco Bell while you were writing?
Yeah. That's a real question.
No, I did not.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, so I sent it to them, and they liked it, and then Lee thought Sleep was a cool concept, so we kind of wrote the lyrics around that, and then we worked on it together and kind of tweaked everything around, and yeah, that's where it came from.
Oh.
Now it's what you'll hear.
Okay.
Well, we'll call it a lullaby here at To the Echo radio show. We're talking with Blue Frequency, and we're about to take a listen to their song, Sleep. So let's take a listen, and we'll be right back.
If you want.
I miss the days when we would talk. I'd hear your voice when I woke up. Listen to our favorite songs and talk about the world. I miss the days when we were free, exhausted from the summer heat. We'd pack into the car and go wherever we want.
So I think the real question is, when do we go to sleep in the song?
I want to listen
At the
to it,
very
okay?
end. Duh. When it fades out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
The
You've been
noise that Lee makes at the end is the noise
I've
he makes
I've been
when he puts it in
headbanging. I've been headbanging so much that now I'm gonna pass out.
Yeah, I'm tired. Now I'm,
Exactly.
Now I'm exhausted.
Exactly. That was
Okay.
the intention behind the whole thing.
Oh.
It's just a great way to get people to knock themselves out.
It's great, man. I mean,
that was Sleep by Blue Frequency.
Yeah, get a
just to
lawyer.
Set it up.
Get a lawyer, guys, because if these guys are falling over and hurting themselves, it's no.
No, guys, I really like it.
Yeah,
What a
great
great
word.
song.
Yeah.
Great track.
Thanks.
Thank
you.
Because Nick and I, when we're listening to the song, we'll be talking, this reminds me of this. I was like, wow, it reminds me of the screaming especially. It's like Bush. I don't know if you guys ever listen to Bush.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay.
I was like, it reminds me a lot of that, yeah.
It's a little for me. For me, I hear a little Bush, hear a little Foo Fighter, hear a little. It's great. I mean, the thing is, it's refreshing for me to hear a real rock band these days rather than pop.
Yeah. Well, we appreciate that. The vocals in particular, I was around the time I joined this group, I was kind of thinking like I had just kind of been involved with a metal band, and I was listening to more metal than I ever had, and I was like, dang, I really want to do some screaming, but I was like, I'm not going to be that guy who just does whatever the heck I want to do, regardless of whether it works or not. So I was like, how can I make this work and, put my own spin on how, I approach this music while it's still tasteful and makes musical sense. And I think it was a little rough at first, because this was also a group, being in this group really challenged me vocally, because it was the first time I had basically been just a singer. I started playing more guitar later on, but I was in bands in the past where I'd play guitar and sing, and I would basically it was kind of pop punky stuff, or what have you. And this was the first time where I was basically, all I had to focus on was singing for most of the material. And I was like, I really want to push myself to try to do stuff I haven't done before and just be a better vocalist and be as good of a vocalist as I can be. And I think it's finally starting to kind of show. And, so that was, but yeah, Bush actually, interestingly enough, everybody has the album, speaking of CDs, everybody has the album 16 Stone. Everybody's got the one with like glycerine and little things and all that. But my mom had a copy of the next record, Razorblade Suitcase. And I thought that album was amazing when I was in like late middle school, early high school. So actually, believe it or not, that wasn't a direct influence to this material necessarily, but I did like Bush a lot when I was younger.
Oh. Yeah, man.
And that had
Gavin Rossdale, right? I think
that had Swallowed on it.
Yeah.
And Personal Holloway.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, that's good. Well, good. Then I called it. I told you, Nick. I told you. I knew it. No.
Very perceptive, guys.
Yeah.
We sit here and we try to figure out.
Yeah, we do. That's what we're doing. We're listening. I'm like, I'm telling you, it sounds like this. It reminds me of this.
Put your detective hats on.
Yeah,
I like it.
But we do. It's what? Because you're yelling, man. Like, I could you do that 5 days a week? Could you scream that loud 5 days a week?
Maybe. I don't know yet.
We'll find out on tour.
I don't have to yet. So.
But that's because you got to think about that, man. You don't want to go on stage and be like, and then you hold your microphone out and let the audience sing it for you, and you're like, yeah, just okay, do it again, guys. Yeah. All right. And then the rest of the band's like, damn it, dude, we got to split this money with you. Do your freaking job.
And then later on, you bring a girl in to do it.
Yeah.
That's me. That's how I do it, man.
Yeah.
I try to get away with doing as little work as possible.
Yeah.
Well, don't smoke, and then maybe you can last a little longer.
Yeah, maybe.
Well, conveniently, I do not.
Well, there you go.
Wow.
So
that worked out for you.
Yeah.
Wow.
Smoke.
Now, I'll tell you, man. When I worked on a cruise ship as a musician, and I had to sing 6 nights a week, and those powerful pop songs, rock songs, or whatever. I would go for those high notes, and I would do it all the time. But I ended up shorting my voice out, where I couldn't sing for 2 months. Like I don't know if I developed nodes or what, but it was like it was simple notes I would go for, and it would just cut out on me, and there was nothing I could do to stop it. So I had to go on vocal rest for a couple months, and then came back and I could do it again. But yeah, just be careful when you're out there, man. Don't want you to.
Well, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I mean, of course, do what you do. Of
do whatever you want.
Yeah, don't listen to me.
Fair enough. I appreciate the advice.
Yeah,
for sure.
Hey, man, you do what you want to do. I'm just saying, hey,
pineapple juice helps.
Yeah, I love putting acid on burns. It's really great. So, it's real good advice, Nick. So you can see Nick is not a singer.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, I was kind of wondering about that. I was just like, yeah, sure, sounds good, but I was like,
no, it's gonna hurt like hell. Your vocal cords are gonna snap off, and then just like a freaking rubber band, and it's over, man. You'll be like, all right, pineapple juice. There you go.
There you go.
That's great.
Oh. Well, but no, the track is fantastic. So, what are you guys working on now? Let's. Are you recording anything now? Or are you just playing out? What's going on now?
We're just playing out, and we're working on writing new material. We've got like three new songs that we're kind of testing out live, and we've got some more in the works. We've got like three that are like we've written everything to, and then some pieces of other ones that aren't quite finished. And we're always writing more. So we're kind of working on testing new stuff out, see what sticks and what doesn't. And then hopefully sometime fairly soon we'll be back in the studio.
Nice. Now, when you play out live, do you have like a favorite cover that you like to play and you pull out?
We play My Name is Jonas a lot.
Oh, I love that song. Great song.
I don't know necessarily if that's like our favorite, but that's just one that I think we're good at.
Okay.
And it's not too hard, and it gets the crowd going.
Gets the people going.
Yeah, people like that song. So that's just one we can throw out there, and no matter where we play, people are like, "Oh, My Name is Jonas, cool." And it's
occasionally pull off a cover of the Rolling Stones' "Miss You."
Yeah.
All the way through, which we play through all the way through, and on the very last note, we transition into Black Sabbath's War Pigs.
Nice.
Which is always a very fun moment when people are momentarily very confused and then very excited.
Yeah. Like takes a second for their brain to switch. Like, wait a minute,
I gotta go pee, but let's wait.
So they just pee in the audience. They don't even care at that point. They're like, I'm not going anywhere.
Yeah, why not?
Wet themselves.
I got an empty beer
that's
bottle
probably
here.
our favorite cover to do. But that one's a little harder to pull off, and it takes a while.
12 minutes long.
Yeah,
oh my
that
God.
one's a little. Yeah. That one's, if we're feeling indulgent on a night, we'll do that one. But otherwise,
if we've got more time.
Yeah,
time is the biggest thing on that one, I think.
Yeah, I when I worked on the cruise ship, I did what's the song? American Pie. I do that on acoustic guitar, and that's like an 8.5 minute song. I'm like, all right, guys, sit down, get ready. I'm gonna sing a bunch of crap none of you guys know. This is about the day the music died, baby. And there was a lot of old people on that ship. I had to entertain them.
Yeah. So here's about 3 hours of Pink Floyd. It's one song.
Here we go.
Yeah, exactly.
No, that's.
Play Animals front to back.
Hey, that's a good idea.
Hey, thanks.
Enjoy.
We're gonna steal that.
Well, guys, speaking of time, listen. This is what we do around here.
Yeah.
We're gonna play some trivia with you.
Now, so who's all playing this trivia game, Nick?
So here's how this is gonna work. I leave it up to you. You can do a representative who answers the questions, or you can do the three of you can talk about it, but you're only gonna get 60 seconds to come up with your answer. So, it's going to be you against Derek. So I don't mind if...
I'm always in a stupid thing.
I don't mind if one of you does it and the rest of you laugh, or if you all want to converse about it. It's your decision. You're the guest.
But let's be honest. If you do it together, it'll make you all look a lot less stupid.
Yes.
If you leave it to one guy, you're leaving him out on his own, and then if he gets it wrong...
If you do it together and lose, though, we'll look really stupid.
Well, and then you guys will be known as the band who looked really dumb on
It's
TV.
a judgment call.
I feel like we're already known as the band.
I know. We haven't done a very good job. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry.
probably do it together.
We're just gonna do it together.
Okay.
Right. 3
Well,
against 1. Yeah,
whenever
that's
you're
fair. All right.
Here's how this game works. All right. I've got a question for you.
Okay.
I'm gonna ask you the question. If you know the answer, you're gonna get 3 points. Okay. If you want multiple choice, and I give you the multiple choice, and you get it right, then you'll get 2 points.
Ooh.
Okay.
If you want me to do a 50-50 situation and you get it right, then I'll give you 1 point. If you take the 50-50 and you get it wrong, the point goes to the other person, in this
Which
case,
is
Derek.
me, and I'm going to take it.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Interesting. Yeah.
All right, we got 10 questions.
Because when things are narrowed down to one answer,
Yeah.
I don't get it wrong.
So
Okay?
if you take a 50, if you take the 50-50 and you get it wrong, Derek gets the
I'm just
point.
taking it.
That makes sense.
Okay, and vice versa.
Thank goodness.
And if Derek takes 50-50 and he gets it wrong, then he still gets the point. No.
Okay, good.
No.
Yeah.
just
Hey, I don't like this.
And this shows. Well, get your own radio show, then, buddy.
Yeah.
I guess you're right. You guys make the rules.
All right, are you ready?
Here we go.
Now, you're the guest, so you can either take the first question or you can defer to Derek. What would you like to do?
Let's just do it.
Do it. All
All
right.
right.
Do it.
We never defer.
All right, now I should start by saying this is just completely random, general, useless knowledge trivia. So there's no theme to this. It's totally random.
Cool. Okay.
Yep. Good.
All right, question number 1. Which packaging material was originally created to be used as a 3D wallpaper?
Bubble wrap.
Well, is that your final answer?
That's my final answer.
Sure. Eric,
right.
you can talk, right? You don't have to. You have to mouth words to it.
I didn't want to
Yeah,
talk.
you
over
can talk to
the
each other. It's okay.
We talked about this at the last time we did trivia.
Well, the answer is bubble wrap.
Wow.
Wow.
I would have gotten that wrong. I'd have been like peanuts. No.
Yeah, no, very
What is
good. Okay.
What is the story behind that?
No idea.
It was 3D wallpaper.
It really was literally. It was just wallpaper you could touch.
I told you everything I knew.
We're going to find out who knows the most useless trivia here.
And I don't know any. Here we go. Give me your worst.
All right, Derek, are you ready?
I'm ready, Nick.
Here's your question. What movie was the last ever to be rented at a corporate Blockbuster? Interestingly enough, this Blockbuster was located in Hawaii. 60 seconds on the clock.
Multiple choice. I don't know.
All right, here we go.
Here we go. It's probably porn, but I'm going to go ahead and...
No, it was not. Okay. The answers could be Now You See Me, This Is the End, Man of Steel, or Monsters University.
How the hell does it matter if it's in Hawaii? I don't...
It's just...
Damn it.
It's useless information.
Okay.
Did you not listen?
This is the end?
Is that your final answer?
I guess. Yeah. Oh, nice.
This Is the End is correct.
Oh.
Unbelievable.
Wow, that was very good. All right.
I thought this was hard.
You're still beating me 3-2.
right.
It was hard, Nick. I didn't know. I took a shot. I thought it was ironic. That's why I picked it.
Okay. So you get 2 points.
All right.
So the score is 3-2. All right, gentlemen. What snack food? What snack food costs more per ounce than filet mignon?
What?
60 seconds.
Multiple
multiple
choice.
Yeah.
Okay, the answers could be popcorn, M&M's, peanuts, or Reese's Cups.
Oh, damn. Ugh. I hope it's not Reese's Cups. 'Cause I'm starving.
Maybe because they're dense or something. Maybe. What?
The suspense is terrible. I hope it'll last.
How much time do we have?
60 seconds.
You've got 30
How much
seconds.
time will we got?
30 seconds. You can still take a 50-50.
Do you want to take the 50-50? I feel like that one actually
Sure,
helps.
50-50. Oh,
Okay. Your 50-50 Popcorn or peanuts?
I'm gonna go with popcorn.
Yeah, let's go with
I think it's
popcorn.
got to be popcorn.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
I would say peanuts. Dang.
All right.
Well, I would have gotten it wrong. All right, now we know.
Lee saved the day again.
Very
It's
good.
really expensive at the movie theater.
Very good, gentlemen.
God dang, Lee.
Popcorn costs more than filet mignon per
What?
ounce.
That
Can you
makes
believe
no
that?
sense.
Crazy.
Well, but popcorn's very light.
But it's useless information,
All right.
and now we know
Now
it.
we know.
Knowing is
Oh, yeah.
half the battle.
Well, that's what they say.
All right,
My
Derek.
life is improved.
Good. Use
Derek.
that at your next gig. I promise. Girls will fall in love with you.
All right, Derek, are you ready?
Yeah, here we go.
What activity
Yeah.
has been found by researchers, scientifically found here,
Yeah.
or proven, I should say,
Okay.
that when done while in pain, so when you do this activity in pain,
Yeah.
it actually releases pain-killing endorphins.
Giving birth? No, no multiple choice.
It's definitely not giving birth. I'm not even going to count that. Okay.
I know. That's why.
The answers could
I was
be...
thinking outside. I was talking to myself, okay?
Here-
These guys can talk to each other. It's bullcrap. All right.
The answers could be eating, swearing, running, or masturbating.
Oh, man.
I didn't say this show was family friendly.
Running.
Is that your final answer?
I hope so.
All right.
Oh.
Guys, you have the option now to take the question.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right,
we
so
learn?
let me
No,
repeat.
no,
you-
I know.
do
I
you-
know this.
Do you want me to repeat it?
Say you know it, and then that's all.
All right. Then say it, you
I
jerk.
think it's swearing.
Is that your final answer?
Final answer.
Oh, well, I guess that.
Swearing is the answer.
Yeah.
So next time
I
you...
saw it on Mythbusters once.
Oh,
No
God
lie.
dang it.
So
Man.
next time you stub your toe, just
Just say,
shout some... Yeah. Oh, fudge.
Oh, heck. Not a finger. Darn.
All right, guys, it's your question. Are you ready? The
We're
score
ready.
right now is 5-2.
Yeah, they're winning. We get it.
All right, gentlemen, after meeting President Clinton for the very first time in 1995, what was the first question asked by Boris Yeltsin?
I'm gonna level with you. I don't even know who that is.
Probably,
Maybe we should have paid attention.
probably multiple choice.
Yeah, let's
on
go
this
multiple
one.
choice.
45 seconds. Okay, here the answers could be: did OJ actually do it? Did you have sexual relations with that intern? When is Miss Clinton going to run for the presidency? Or what is it like to smoke a cigar in the Oval Office?
Yeah, is it
That's familiar to me. The last one.
not the middle two? I think it's probably the last.
We're going for cigar, and we're not confident about it.
But it is our final answer.
Is that your final answer? I think you already said that.
If it's right, yeah.
I don't think that's how it works. Oh man.
So that's not
That
our
is
final answer?
incorrect, gentlemen. All right, Derek. Do you need me to repeat the answers?
Yeah.
Do you remember the question?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so Boris Yeltsin's first question to President Clinton. Here are the possible answers. Did OJ actually do it?
Yeah, that one.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah, 1995, baby. I was in the 3rd grade watching that on TV. Hell yeah.
Mommy, did OJ actually do it?
Yes. It was a race war back then, man. Now, I remember my 3rd grade teacher was like, that son of a bitch should have burned.
All right, the score is 5-3. We're going into question number 6. It's yours, Derek. Are you ready?
Yeah, here we go, baby.
All right. Which actor's mannerisms did Christian Bale study while preparing for his role as a killer in the movie American Psycho?
Oh. Multiple choice.
All right. The answers could be Keanu Reeves, Andy Rooney, Brad Pitt, or Tom Cruise.
50-50.
All right, down to 50-50. Here we go.
Here we go.
It could be Brad Pitt
Yeah.
or Tom Cruise.
God dang it. Tom Cruise.
That's your final answer.
Yeah.
All right.
That
Tom
was gonna be my answer, and I was like, it's Brad Pitt or Tom Cruise, and of course you give me both of those. You son of a God, it's rigged. Freaking rigged. 1 point.
Gentlemen, Derek is catching up. It's a 1-point game here.
Oh no!
Are you ready?
Bring it on, dummies.
Which character trait of a doctor is actually known for killing 7,000 people annually in the United States?
Dr. Phil? No,
No, a real doctor.
Oh, sorry.
It's that mustache.
He killed my family.
Yeah. Multiple
All right.
choice, please.
The answer The answers could be shaky hands, poor hygiene, bad handwriting, or poor eyesight.
Could it be handwriting?
Go
Would a doctor have poor hygiene?
I think that could cause more problems.
But what if you have bad handwriting and you write a bad thing on a chart and kill someone?
That's not bad.
I love the banter.
Yeah, me too. This is great.
I'm going hygiene.
All right, if y'all outvote me,
2 for hygiene.
2 for hygiene.
2 for hygiene, but we need a third.
This is not a democracy.
Yeah,
This is a dictatorship.
Okay, we're going with hygiene. The hygiene one.
Is that your final answer?
Yes, sir.
doctors are so
Poor hygiene is not correct. Derek, do you remember the answers? Do you need them to repeat it? Do you want the question?
Repeat it.
All right.
What's the question?
This is a character trait of a doctor. It's known for killing 7,000 people annually in the United States.
That's right.
It could be shaky hands,
No.
bad handwriting,
No.
or poor eyesight.
Bad handwriting. I think they probably accidentally get the wrong prescription.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah, I'm going to go with that, buddy.
All right.
Yeah! Hell yeah!
Now I was surprised. I was surprised by this. Can you imagine? 7,000 people are dead this year because a doctor has bad handwriting.
That's why I'm not a doctor, because everybody would be dead.
people as a doctor. My handwriting's terrible.
Yeah. Every time I write
The only
something,
quality of a doctor you have.
well, people tell me I have the handwriting of a serial killer, and then
Actually, you have the handwriting of a doctor.
and exactly. They're like, oh, you look like my doctor's handwriting. Well, there you go.
I get told I have handwriting like a doctor all the time. All right, gentlemen, it's tied up at 5-5. The question's Derek's.
Ooh, here we go, baby.
This is getting dramatic.
I've been
Oh, God.
clawing my way back.
All right, Derek.
Here we go.
Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
For every human on Earth, there are known to be 1.6 million of which insect?
Ants.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
Well, that would be correct, Derek.
Woo!
1.6 million ants per human.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Well, I mean, come on, guys.
All right, guys, you got some catching up to do.
There's a lot of damn ants on the planet. If you didn't look around North Carolina, I'm sure you might have noticed there was 1 or 2 billion of them in your front yard.
Blue
Sorry.
Frequency, are you ready for your next
Moved into
question?
my house.
I know where you live. Sorry. Whoa.
All right, gentlemen, you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, here we
Here
go.
we go.
Inhabitants of which U.S. city are known to bite more people per year than sharks?
Probably a big city.
Multiple choice.
Yeah.
I have a lot of multiple choice.
Yeah, let's get a multiple choice
All
on
right,
that one.
multiple choice. Here we go. Los Angeles, New York, Atlanta, or Chicago?
It's either LA or New York.
I would guess New York. I don't know. I feel like people would bite you in New York. I don't know.
They would. I live there, man.
I think that's reasonable. You good? You good with that?
Yeah, we can mock that. I don't know.
Are you good?
Sure.
All right. We're going to say New York.
If I'm right,
Is that your final answer?
That's fine. Yes, that is our final answer.
All right, New York.
Yeah. All right, tie game. Oh no, 6 to 5, 8 to 7.
6, 2, 3, 4, 5.
8 to
no,
7.
it's 6-6.
What? I had 3 on that one.
Oh, that's right. Oh, I'm sorry. No,
You
you're right.
son of a.
I'm sorry.
And then they should have gotten 2 there, so it should be 8 to 7.
Yeah, that's right. You're right. I'm sorry.
Hey, I'm paying attention. I'm not a cheater.
I'm sorry, guys.
Nick tries to rig this game.
My bad.
And I won't let it happen.
No. That's my fault. I messed up the last question. It's 8 to 7. Sorry about that. Okay.
There we go.
Okay.
Derek.
Yeah.
This is the final question of the night.
Okay, here we go.
There's a lot of pressure.
Yeah, there is.
It's a 1-point game.
I know.
All right.
Okay.
I've been looking forward to this question.
I bet you have.
All right. What action will a female giraffe take with a male before engaging in the mating process? I'm sorry.
You're such a pervert, Nick.
I know. That's terrible.
God. It's all this guy wants to talk about is draft sex. He tries to work it into everything.
I can't help it.
Multiple choice. Oh my God. What are you doing?
I'm waiting on you to answer.
I said multiple choice. You fat bastard.
Okay. All right, the answers could be chase him, provide him a gift of food, urinate in his mouth, or bite him.
God. I'm gonna 50-50 it, which is gonna make this crazy because if I win, I win. If I don't, they tie me, and then you have to have a sudden death.
I don't have a sudden death.
Well, you better come up with something quick, Patty.
You better win. Just for the sake of simplicity.
All right, here we go. 50-50.
Okay.
Chase him?
Yeah.
Or urinate in his mouth?
Oh my God. Urinate in his mouth.
Yes.
Yeah. Nice.
I'm sorry.
And this is what your band has now been associated with. I'm so sorry.
Yes.
I didn't know Nick was going to pick that.
Listen, you wanted to come on this show.
True.
Derek,
you emailed us.
Derek, you win. Good job.
Oh my God.
But unfortunately,
I don't think I truly win. I think I lose. And humanity loses.
Humanity loses just a little bit every second of this show.
You just learned how kinky giraffes are.
I wasn't even playing, so.
Shut up, Eric.
He gave up a long time ago. He's like, screw this.
Eric is fired.
He's got his guitar. He's like, can I just play this guitar?
Getting the hell out of here.
Yes.
Well, gentlemen.
Good game.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
God, I wish I would have just thrown it and be like, no, he chases her. So let them say it. Damn it.
I was hoping you would do that, but
I went with
Derek here with his giant ego.
Freaky. Yeah, I don't know.
The size of this studio.
Yeah, it's not that big.
Gentlemen, we really appreciate you coming on the show tonight.
Yeah.
Oh, of course. Thank you for having us.
Yeah, we really appreciate it.
Yeah,
it's been great.
And you guys got, hey, man, you got great years ahead of you. I love that you guys aren't fighting. Yep. I love that you guys are working on new stuff.
Me too.
We love the song and music video. So anybody has not seen it, that song has a music video associated with it, Sleep. And I imagine it's going to be on your YouTube account.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, and we'll have
the main place to find it.
I think it's also pinned at the top of our Facebook.
That probably is the thing that's pinned at the top of Facebook right now. So if you look us up on Facebook, you can definitely find it there. Plus, the link to our YouTube should be in our Facebook anyway. So, and there's some old live footage in there too. That's something we do need to update. We need to get some more live footage, some more recurring. But the music video,
you can listen to the Miss You War Pigs on our YouTube as well.
Very good. Yeah, we'll of course we'll put some links up on our website to get to you guys as well.
Yep. We do a blog for our artists, so we'll tweet out the blog post, and it'll have your links to everything you sent us in there.
Yeah,
Yep.
exactly.
Awesome.
So
Thank
people,
you.
Yeah, so people can find you. And yeah, man, it was fun. Man, there's a lot of abuse tonight. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Wow.
Hey, it's all good.
You made it.
Yeah,
You made it.
you did it. You made it to the other side. You guys are stronger for it. I'm really proud of you.
Built a lot of character.
It really did. And you know what? You'll never be abused this much again unless you go on Howard Stern. So just remember that.
Yeah.
Oh, I've been trying to get on the Stern show. What are you talking about?
The guy from Private Part?
Yeah, he's
Yeah, that
that's
guy.
right, yeah, the guy with the hair.
You know, the most obscure reference we can get.
Yeah. Love that hair.
Well, gentlemen, normally I would say to tell people where they can find you, but it sounds like you just did. So your Facebook and just list it off one more time.
Right.
Facebook is the big one, but we also do a lot of Instagram. And YouTube is just kind of where you can find everything in one little succinct place.
Yeah, we've got Bandcamp.
Yeah,
So you
Bandcamp.
get any releases we have, on the Bandcamp.
Nice.
But yeah, Facebook is real. Facebook and Instagram and YouTube are all good places to find us.
Yeah.
Good.
Very good. Well,
Yeah,
it's been a pleasure.
And do you have any shows coming up? I think, of course.
Oh yeah,
You guys are playing.
Yeah,
out.
are you playing out anytime soon?
Yeah, we're playing June 30th in Boone.
And
We're playing what date is next Friday? The 6th?
The 6th at
July 6th at King's
in downtown Raleigh.
Oh, cool.
So those-
Green Isle and Stray Owls?
It's Green Isles and Stray Owls.
Yeah, we picked confusing band names to say that.
It's all good. They're cool.
So go check out
Yeah,
Blue
that's what we
Frequency
got.
next Friday night if you're in the Raleigh area.
Yeah.
That
Well,
would be cool.
Gentlemen,
We'd appreciate it.
it's really been a pleasure. We thank you so much for coming on the show. We wish you all the best. And
Thank you.
yeah, you're welcome back anytime. If you have a release, let us know, and we'll bring you back on and promote it.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank
Well,
you so
hey,
much.
yeah, thanks a lot. Well, you'll hear from us eventually.
Well, we better. I'll be checking my email.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
for sure. All right.
All right, guys, have a great night, and we'll talk to you later.
See ya.
You too. Sounds good.
All right,
See ya.
bye-bye. Well, there goes Blue Frequency.
I know. Man, I feel like we're really mean. I think we're a little meaner than we usually are. No, and not me. It just, we're just trying to get conversation
just
going.
trying to get them to.
Sometimes we just
to
got to
open
be
up.
mean to get people talking.
Yeah.
That's it.
Some people get a little nervous when they come on an interview. You got to get them talking. No problem.
Oh yeah. No, they were fun. Very cool song. Again, a lot like Bush, but I called it. So,
Yeah.
I feel pretty good about that.
I can. I mean, I definitely hear the Bush.
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, of course, they got a lot of other elements, but that one
It's
stuck
just
out
interesting
to
to see what they say that their influences are, which is Queens of the Stone Age, Rush, King Crimson, The Who.
Yeah.
And for me, it's like, that there's not many. I guess Queens of the Stone Age, but there's not many '90s bands in there. To me, that's a real '90s grunge style sound.
Generation thing too.
Yeah.
A little different, but regardless, still very good bands. So
Really good. Yep.
Definitely check their stuff out, man.
I imagine their live show to be really good.
Yeah. I think they'll. I mean, they were fun guys, so I imagine they're just as fun on stage. And,
Hopefully they'll get down to Charleston. We can see them too.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Yeah. If you're listening, remember when you come to Charleston, let Nicholas O'Kelly and Derek Daisy know, and we'll bring our celebrity selves over there to the show.
We'll introduce you, and everybody will be like, "Who's that?
Who the hell are you guys?
Get off the stage!"
No fat guys. That's what. No, we're losing weight. Don't worry. We'll be really thin by then.
That's right. Well, Derek, we're going to go out to another one of their songs because that's our show. We're out of time.
All right, fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
In fact, we're over time. So this song is also by the band we just spoke with, Blue Frequency, if you were listening. It's called Something Else. And this show is Something Else, Derek.
Yeah. You're damn right it is. Hey, remember, if you want to show love, don't urinate in somebody's mouth. Good night.
Yeah, good night. ToTheEcho.com. Tweet us at ToTheEcho Radio. I'm Nick O'Kelly.
I'm Derek Daisy.
See you next time.
See ya.